welcome back for season 3 of Health Talks. We've had a little break and we've all rested and recovered, and we're really excited to bring you some new content and most of all some new faces. I'm joined today with the wonderful Lola Berry and also Adele from Veggie Head. Guys, thanks so much for joining us for season 3. We're really excited to have you on board.
Thanks for being here. It's a bit of an honour.
Oh,
it is
awesome.
exciting.
Now, just quickly for our viewers that haven't met either of you guys before, Lola, I'll start with you. Quickly, what you're about and what you do.
Quickly, my name is Lola Berry. I'm a trained nutritionist, but at the end of the day, I'm all about living your dream, honouring yourself. I guess I'm very real when it comes to being honest about what I've been through. I've had my own health battles. Share that with people, and at the end of the day, I just want to inspire people to be healthy, eat good food. I've got 2 books out, and that's kind of the way I do it. On top of that, I do tele and radio. So I just spread the message. And then, of course, there's like Instagram and everything else.
Yeah.
But spread the message as far as I can. And I just love what I do, and I want to share that with people as much as I can.
Awesome.
Yeah,
and,
you do.
and Adele?
Maybe.
Well, I own a vegan recipe website, which is veggiehead.com, which I love doing. I've just written my first cookbook, which will be published and released later on this year. But I think the biggest part where I come from is just inspiring people to eat healthily, and it doesn't even need to be with a vegan diet. It doesn't need to be with vegetarian. It just needs to be healthy. Yeah. And if you feel good, then your body's going to love you for it.
Exactly, which is exactly what we're about on Health Talks. And as you've seen in our previous seasons and episodes, we're just about promoting wellness and educating people to be the best version of themselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're back, obviously. We want to share with you today vision boards, which is something that we're all,
exciting.
We're excited and we really love, and we do this ourselves. And Adele's brought hers in for us today.
So vision boards can be quite a personal thing.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to show you guys mine. This is something that I made earlier on in the year. This is just an example. Vision boards can be, whatever you want them to be. They don't need to look like this. They can be, 3 or 4 photos. They can be words. I go for words. Lola was saying before,
you go for words.
Yeah, and
I'm a drawer.
Yeah, I go for pictures.
I actually have a massive book. I call it the Manifesto Lola Dream Book.
I love it.
And I draw things in it.
Oh, you
and I'll be
actually
drawing colours.
draw?
Yes, I'm a fairy,
Nice.
literally.
So no, I have pictures in mine.
And see, that's really strange. And I think when you're younger, when you get told you've got an overactive imagination by the teachers in school and they, write that down. Hey, it's a good thing.
Go with it. Go with it.
I didn't get that. I got Nat can talk and work at the same time.
That's positive. That's positive.
Really positive.
It's a skill.
I actually had a quick question about your
yes.
one. Just because you said you made this earlier at the start of the year, is that right?
Yep.
So things like has some of it kind of come into fruition?
Absolutely.
So I see a little bit of New York love. We all love New York.
So I was in New York. I was in New York last month, and I had an absolute ball. And I made this knowing that I was going there, but not knowing what I was going to do or what I was going to get out of it. So I actually stayed on Broadway and 42nd without even knowing it.
Oh, wow.
It was a complete... I didn't book the hotel accommodation. My husband did.
Amazing.
I had no idea about any of it. So
the power of manifestation.
Well, that's exactly right. And a lot of it, for me, the words evoke emotions, and that's why I really play on the words. Words mean to me, I just look at it and go, oh, I can feel something.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people are that way visually. So everyone is completely different. One thing that I really wanted to focus on this year was getting more sleep and really regenerating my body because I really ran myself ragged last year. So that's something that I've really focused on for myself.
For our viewers that might not know what the purpose of a vision board is, the whole idea is that things that you want to happen in your life, you put it somewhere where you can see it, and amazing things happen when you put stuff out there.
They do, and you can sit there and you can put it somewhere where you're going to see it every single day. So, I mean, I've got mine in my studio. I know people that put theirs on the back of the toilet door. Bedroom.
I can tell you, I did a vision board maybe 4 years ago, and somehow it got shoved behind my son's cot. Sounds like we have a messy room. We don't. But somehow in moving and whatever, it got put behind there. Yep. And I only found it maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I took a look at it and I'm like,
it's mind-blowing.
This
it
has all happened.
Yeah.
Except for one thing, which was moving house, which we're about to do.
Yeah,
it was like...
Do you know what interesting thing about manifesto books, boards? The music you listen to whilst you make them. I know this sounds really weird, but if you're listening to music that evokes emotion, like things that can put your brain into delta brain waves.
Yeah.
So whether that be classical music or a bit of Moby or something quite chilled. It can be whatever floats your boat, but it's whatever inspires inspires you. And music, like we were saying, words, pictures, drawing, music is such a huge creative inspiration. So
I didn't know
listen
that.
to amazing music.
I mean, I knew it was, you know, but I didn't think about putting the two together.
Trust me, it's like the little fairy dust on the top.
But they say as well, scents as well. So when you wear a certain scent, and those things remind you. So you're driving along and you hear that song on the radio, or you get a waft of that perfume.
Well, we have 98% olfactory recall, so that's smell recall.
Yeah, which is amazing.
That's how I studied for all my exams. I'd study for with peppermint oil burning, and I'd go into the exam and I'd be smelling peppermint oil
to
for biology, and then for nutrition I have grapefruit oil.
Which is so true, and it really does work. Well, you did pass. Look who you are now. You're on Health Talks.
What's this one?
So this is a new one. So because everything on that one has pretty much happened the way I wanted it to, like you said, you find these old boards, and a lot of people don't know if they should make more than one. I didn't know to make more than one. The lady who taught me how to make this, Sarah from The Space in Between, actually said, make more than one and have a couple of them. Okay. So a personal one and a business one, which I didn't even think about. So I'm sitting there going, well, I've got that one, I'll make another one. And
because I love making them, I'll just keep making them.
And this one, again, I've really focused on the words, but it can just be anything, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to travel to Alaska where all the penguins are.
Know.
But you know what? Why not? And let's just put it on there. And anything. And I was saying to Lola before, like, I don't know why, but I love that wallpaper.
Yeah.
So,
stunning.
Well, you know, I've just gotten a little teardrop caravan. I might paint it, leave it on
There
the
you go.
outside. Why not? So I think the beauty of it is you can do it however you want with whatever you want. Do it in a little book way. I love that. You carry it around with you.
Absolutely. And there's no rules. It's really important to know that it's your piece of magic that you put the energy into.
And they're never going to be perfect.
Oh,
so that's now.
That is perfect, though. You know,
well, that's the thing. That's what's perfect for you. So I think the most important thing to take away from that is that your thoughts create your reality. What you think about, you bring about. So when you start to incorporate this into your daily practice and your lifestyle, amazing things are going to happen. So we'd love to hear about your vision board. We want you to share about your experience. Comment in the comment section below. Of course, share this with all of your friends. And thanks again for joining us for Health Talks today.